Hello, my name is Benjamin Zephaniah, and I'm an author, and my most recent book is called Windrush Child. I want to share with you my favorite books, book recommendations, if you like. The first one is called Love That Dog by Sharon Grish. Now, this is a short book, and it's about a boy at school who doesn't like poetry. Well, he thinks he doesn't like poetry, but he has a really good teacher who gets him to talk about his life and all the things that he likes and all the things that he dreams about and all the things that he wants to do. And then he finds that he's writing poetry. And he is suddenly taken over by a love of poetry that he didn't know that he had. So it's a book about how poetry is in all of our lives, whether we realize that or not, and what poetry can do for us. Like I said, it's a very small book, but it has a very strong message. So, Love That Dog by Sharon Grish. My second recommendation is called A Book of Nonsense by Mervyn Peake. When I was young, like that's before I was old, because I'm old now, a long time ago, I'm talking about history now. When I was young, I was thinking about poetry and what is real poetry, and is all this stuff these adults write, is that real poetry? And can I rhyme? And can I be funny? Or do I have to be serious? And I found this book called A Book of Nonsense by Mervyn Peake. And it's crazy. It's about strange animals that live in jars and in strange instruments. I mean, it is wacky. It is nonsense, but it's beautiful nonsense. And Mervyn Peake was a very interesting character. He went to war as an artist, and he wrote some war poetry. But every now and again, he would write work for children. And A Book of Nonsense is a wonderfully crazy book. It's pure escapism. The next book I'd like to recommend is a book called The Silence Seeker by somebody called Ben Morley. The Silence Seeker. It's about a boy, and somebody is talking about refugees and asylum seekers. And when he hears the words asylum seeker, he thinks he's hearing silence seeker. So he goes on this journey to find silence. The silence seeker, do you get it? I mean, it's quite funny, but in another way, it's quite serious. You mishear something and it takes you on a completely different journey. I think that we should treat refugees and asylum seekers with compassion, because a lot of them, what they really want is silence, is peace. They're running away from war, they're running away from problems. Maybe they're not allowed to go to school. They don't have freedom to walk the streets. So in a way, they are seeking silence from all the noise of the problems they have. So The Silence Seeker by Ben Morley. And the last book is a book, I shouldn't really be doing this because I haven't finished the book yet, but I've started reading it and it's a great book. It's called The Most Dangerous Spy by Sharon Edwards. And this is a very interesting historical book. It's about a girl during the Second World War, Nancy Brown. She's minding her own business. She's doing what people do in the war, trying to protect themselves, trying not to get hurt. And she gets called to go to visit a house. When she goes to the house, she's told that they need her services to become a spy. And it's about her adventures as a spy during the Second World War. And just think about it. A young girl, female girl, young, as a spy during the Second World War. So it has the elements I like in books, that it has a serious message, but at the same time, it's an adventure. It's not bleak at all. It's about a girl who's trying to use her head to help save the nation. And like I said, I haven't finished it yet. I'm still reading it, but I recommend it anyway. Thank you very much. Thanks for paying attention, and happy reading. Peace.